If you want to start a business in 2025, here is 4 pieces of advice that you need to hear if you want to be successful. But here's the thing, most businesses fail because they are focusing on the wrong thing and get easily distracted. But you won't be making that mistake because I will give you the 4 advice that I wish I knew when I was getting started. So let's get to it. Starting with the first point here, which is about time. This one is important. It's going to take way much longer than you think. Way longer. You're in for a very long road. And so the mistake that people, why this is a mistake that some people make and that can destroy their journey, is because if you have the wrong expectation from the get-go, you will think how harder than when they are. But no, they are not harder. It's just you had the wrong expectation when you are going into it. But when you are acknowledging the fact that it's going to take 3, 4, 5, 10 years to actually get it done, you are setting the bar at a level that you acknowledge how difficult the task you're taking on is. And I know, you say maybe, no, my case is different. I said the same thing, and it's not different. It's just that you don't know yet. Trust me, it's going to take way longer. And this is linked to also the second, the reason why I say that you need to find a way to sustain it. That's not an issue. Understand that. Understand the idea that this is going to take longer than when you think is not an issue. It's just something that you need to be aware to put the foundation you need in order to not fail. Because the worst thing that can happen is if you have the wrong expectation, you take the wrong decision, and then you have the issue of the second aspect, which is about money. If you run out of money, it's not that your business is not successful, it's not that you suck, it's not that the work you're putting actually is not meaningful. No, you don't have money anymore, so you have to do something else. And so if you fail because of that, it's just because of the wrong expectation. Accepting that this is going to take way longer than you think. And it's even better. Think, okay, if I think it's going to take 3 years, let's act like if it's going to take 10. That way you will take the right decisions and will allow you to avoid taking wrong decisions that will put you at risk for no reason other than you being delusional about how long it's going to take. So the second one is linked to that, is the first year. Understand that the first year you're not making money. Or you are going to even lose money, primarily, especially if you decide to quit your job, which I don't necessarily advise. The idea, for instance, for me, on my first year, I was down, I believe, to 15K, 20K, something like that. Yes, that's pretty much it. And that's something that every entrepreneur have to face the first year when you can start making money a little sooner if you kind of not think too much about the long run and you're trying to make money short term. That can work, but then you're going to pass some obstacle along the way. Me, I'm building an app, and this app take a long time, and so just the time of building that app, having to pay for different services and so on, that's kind of a lot of money. And also the kind of all the equipment I need for my content creation, all of that add up over the course of your year. If you spend just 1,000 a year, that's 12K at the end of the year. That can go very fast. So understand that year one, there's pretty much no money, period. But that's going to take a little. Then it's year two. You're not going to make a lot of profit, but you are going to start making profit, and that's why we are coming back to this idea of take long time. It takes long time to build great shit. That's just it. So that's kind of the first two. Then the third one. which I know you don't want to hear. But this is about knowledge. Here's a brutal advice that you don't want to hear. You don't know anything. Okay? I know you think you know. As every beginner, we think we know everything, but we don't. And so the sooner you realize that, the sooner you are going to check in on, okay, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And that's okay. You don't have to. That's also something that can block a lot of people that, okay, I don't know anything, so why would I take a risk and go on? No, you should go it. You should go ahead and do it. Just accept that, okay, don't be delusional. You don't know anything as you get started. That kind of the two extremes. There is people that think they know everything as they get started and then they encounter a wall realizing, oh shit, I don't know anything. And then there are also people that don't take action because they think they need to know everything to get started. No, you don't need to do everything to get started, but you also, oh sorry, you also need to understand that. I hope the sound was great at the beginning. Sorry for that. You also need to understand that you will figure it out over time. That's okay to not know everything, but being delusional about it can put you at risk and can put you in danger or making wrong decision where you think you know where actually you don't. So it's okay to not know, but also take the time when you need it. Don't spend time before taking action to research everything and know everything. Take action, and every time you face a complex decision, something you're not knowing, just get informed as you go. That's just my main point here. Then the last point here. I have a bonus one for you just after to chill a little bit, but I'll give you that after. Focus. Focus is probably the most important thing that an entrepreneur can have in his mind, can focus on. let's say it that way, because there is, when you are getting, especially when you are getting started, and don't worry, not only don't worry, but it doesn't get easier as you go. The more forward you go, the more things there is. That's even more difficult to focus. So learning early on, okay, what are the most important things that I can spend my time on that are actually going to make a big difference? And you bring that list down. You can bring, I've made in my last two videos, I believe I talked a little bit about how to take tasks and so on, and how to just find the right tasks that will actually move the needle. But once you find those tasks, you really should try everything that you possibly can to just focus on them until they are done. And once they are done, find the next one which actually is going to move the needle even more, and focus on that. Try to remove as many distractions as you possibly can, and just focus on what matters the most. That's probably the most important. Well, probably the most important of the four that will make the biggest difference in terms of speed. Focus equal. If you want to go fast, focus. Just as simple as that. If you want to grow fast, just focus. And yes, and the last one. Let's get it. I know it's going to sound simple, but hear me out. Never give up. I know. Now, I just wanted to finish with that because a lot of the things that I've told you here in this video can make you feel that you're taking on a journey that is very difficult and that you may not be equipped with, but that's not the case. A lot of what I've shared with you is things that, as long as you're aware of them, you can take the right decision moving forward. And actually building a business becoming a business owner is an absolutely awesome journey. You will learn a lot about yourself, about, I mean, anything. That's a journey worth pursuing. And all of what I've shown you, all the advice that I give you just before, were ways to make you never give up. Because the worst thing you want to be, the worst position you can be is in a position where this is not even a question of want. You will have to give up, failing at your business. And that's because of the wrong expectation. And I believe with those advice that I give you a way to set the right expectation so you go ahead and take the right decision. And never give up is not going to be even a question. You will never give up because you will be in a position to keep going no matter what. And that's what I wanted to take you out. I wanted you to take out of this video. So thank you for watching. And if you struggle to know what task you need to focus on at the moment, go watch this next video where I actually talk in detail to find the right task you need to do at any given time. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.